Oh, what's up, guys? Oh, we got a lot of people in here already. Got Roadkill Customs, Irish Outlaw Garage, Chase, Sand Mountain Ballistics, Pure Pontiac Garage, Buff is in here, Jimmy's in here, cutting into Junkyard Digs time. I don't know. Does he have a live going on? I have what? I don't pay attention to anything. Hmm. All right. Hey, first off, it's not my birthday. It's the channel's birthday. My birthday is in September, although it is JD's birthday uh, for on the 17th. What day is that? I don't know. Anyway, JD's birthday is the 17th, but it's the birthday of the YouTube channel, right? So 2 years ago today, I decided, well, actually, me and a buddy decided, let's do YouTube. And, those first few videos didn't really do much. And it wasn't really until I started kind of just taking it on my own, committing to it, that it really worked out. But 2 years for Pole Bar Garage YouTube, which wasn't always called Pole Bar Garage. Oh, baking cupcakes. I want some. Cole, thanks for joining the Low Buck Club. Much appreciated. Thanks, Harry. Lightning Shifter Studios in here. Yep. 2 years ago, I made the channel, and then there was uh, the Torino. The enduro racing is what I originally started. So stupid, and yeah, the cactus is ginormous. Fox can fix it. I have another set of wheels for the Eagle. I need time to go get them mounted up. Rippendales, that's right, Jeff or Buzz Roadkill Customs. Uh, yeah, it was called Rippendales to begin with, which I kind of like that. I still kind of like that name, but nobody understood it. It's like Chippendales, and then it's Rippendale. Even though that's not my name, and now everybody calls me Dale, and I don't know why, but I'll take it. That's fine. John still got it. I was working on it today, and I am tired. Buff, like hell I am. Thankfully, Irish Outlaw Garage, and if you're in here, you're not subscribed to him, I insist that you go subscribe to him because he's going to help me out big time with the transmission in the black step side truck. So, be a week or two on that. I don't know, Sand Mountain. I'm more of a Dale Gribble personality wise, I think. But whoa, Chip, you have an ex named Dale with an I? Well, Chase, it was Dale, the stock car driver, because that was my like. I originally started it with this stupid persona thing, and I don't know. Thanks, Danny. Buy an oil filter adapter for what? Uh, Irish needs a kidney and a left arm for the transmission help. You can have it, sir. You can have it. Coming through big time for me. Uh, that's right, Joey. Here's to the next couple of years, which, maybe more than a couple. That'd be nice. I don't know. But, let's see here. Christopher, thank you so much. I'm glad you found the channel. That's the hardest part about YouTube is just getting people to find this stuff. Uh, Aiden, I still have it, and I need lots of YouTube dollars to fix that motor. So, is what it is. Mr. Polo C4, going to be at World of Wheels again? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, car shows are not my thing. I like ruining them, but I don't like being in them or around the people at them, actually. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of a downer, you know? Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Jared's here. Hey, Jared. I would love to do Woodward Lightning Shifter. I really wish. If I was in Michigan, I'd be doing the Woodward Dream Cruise, no doubt. Let's see. Goodness, that's going faster than I thought it would. Are you going to do any more demo derbies? I've never done any demo derbies. I've done enduros. That's kind of a glorified demo derby at speed, so it's way more dangerous. Todd, yeah, he might want another one. Larry's here. Uh, let's see. Oscar Wilde asked if I added any bullet holes to the goat. Well, yeah, I shot the deck lid up myself. I'm more of a go drive cars kind of guy. I'm not a. I don't know. I don't like sitting around staring at cars. It's just. I mean, that's not what they're for. I mean, it's kind of cool to swing in, look at it, and then leave. That's my kind of show. I'm not real big into the pop at the lawn chairs, listen to doo wop, and lie to each other all night. Like every weekend is a cruise night like that. Okay, Pilgrim's Garage has a pretty good idea here, actually. Um, so, since it's second birthday, can you give a brief synopsis of your first year of the channel? Maybe how many subs you had after a year, how many we have. So, start of the channel in like, uh, oh God, well, this time 2 years ago, right? So, I bought this 72 Torino race car with a full drill pipe NASCAR style cage. And it was dumb. But me and some buddies slapped that thing together, made it run and drive in a weekend, and then we took it racing and we tried to do some videos, and it was just dumb. But I think at that time we had like 7 subscribers, and I made some videos, and my buddy was doing the editing for me, and I don't know. It was just hard to not have everything one person do the videos, one person do the editing. It really didn't work. Uh, because the key to gaining subscribers on YouTube and getting attention from YouTube is A, you got to have good content. That's the big thing. But B, you got to upload consistently. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be a regular thing. That's why I do every week. I've done every week for a year or more. Than that, and the more stuff you put out there, as long as it's good stuff, the better off you're going to be. And we just weren't doing that. I had figured that out by then. Then, see, when I went to Arizona to the duct tape drags about 6 months into YouTube, uh, 8 months into YouTube, something like that. Uh, when I went there, I think at that time I had like 50 subs and I had maybe 10 videos on the channel, something like that. They're all garbage. They're still up actually. If you want to go back and look, they're still there. I will not take them down. They're garbage. They're there as a reminder to That's how a lot of channels start. A lot of guys take down their first videos. I don't. I'm not. I'll leave them there. Leave your mistakes out for people to see them so that maybe they can learn from them and I can go back and look at it and say, good God, what was I thinking? But, you know, so it was right after the duct tape drags. I gained some there. I might have been pushing about 100 subs there. When I bought the Holy Goat, I had, 150 maybe. And pretty quickly, within about a month, I was monetized. Um, and thanks, Danny. Oh, for that D100. Uh, I see what you're saying now. Sorry. Sidetracked. Uh, but yeah, uh, the Holy Goat brought me up from, oh God, zip to basically zero to 1,000 subs pretty quick with good watch time. And it didn't hurt that I had about 3 videos worth of content ready to rock right out of the gate. So people were able to see those first 1, 2, 3 videos real quick. And that kind of got people hooked on it. And I'm glad that it worked out that way. I mean, a lot of it's luck. A lot of it is persistence is key to success on YouTube. Do not quit. Make sure you're just keep pushing, and be consistent with your content, good content, and put it out regularly, and you have a damn good chance of succeeding. It doesn't hurt if you buy a car that's shot full of bullet holes. All right. See, your George is new. How you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Uh, Gunji, any crazy abandoned car builds in the near future? I would probably call the Silver Dollar Chevy Stepside pretty damn crazy. That truck's bad, man, real bad. Uh, so that I would call that pretty crazy, and I believe we will do this right. Not perfect, but right. So it'll be kind of like the Holy Goat, except pretty. You know. I don't know if I could show you. Check this out, guys. I don't know if this will show real well. That was inside of the black truck's transmission pan. Look at that goodness. that's that's what you call bad. Aiden, did you find out if the silver dollar was a real sport? So, unfortunately, there's not really any way to tell without the RPO code sheet in the glove box. Can't run the VIN on it. There's no historical service for Chevys. There's just nothing there. You you're kind of up a creek when it comes to trying to verify that. The best I can do is make an educated guess at this point. We'll probably find out. Start stripping the paint off of it. We should be able to tell if those stripes were applied originally. But other than that, uh, that's about all we can do. Somebody asked about the van. I am all in on the van. I want to get on it. That's why I bought a whole nother damn van that everybody freaked out about me cutting a hole in the roof of a church bus. But hey, you know what? That's neither here nor there. So, anyway, if you're not a vanophile, uh, the van, I want to work on that thing, but my problem is it will not fit in my enclosed bay. It's not going to. The white one will. The blue one will, but the white one is too damn tall of to fit under the roof. I can't. I don't even think if I flatten the tires it would fit. So what I got to do is I'm going to put them in my open bay where it will maybe fit, and then I can work on it. So uh, I want to work. I want blue van with the 454 right next to the white van, and I want to plop that the 400 small block out of the white van and plop the 454 out of the blue van and have them right next to each other. So I can just take whatever I need, that is the doghouse, the floor, whatever it is that makes that 454 fit in the, you know, G20 chassis, G30 chassis. It's a pretty rare thing, and there's bound to be some special stuff in there to make that fit. So I want it right next to the other van. And yes, it's 4x4. You should go watch the video on it. It's a good one. Ram Air, the donor van is not very clean. It's actually incredibly rusty. Uh, it's the frame is really rotten on it, and the transmission's junk. But the 454 runs damn good. Let's see. Cheers, Danny. Thank you. All right, what do we got here? Hit that like button, guys. Thank you. Definitely hit that like button. It does help out tremendously, and it costs you nothing. Nothing at all. Uh, Here we go. How's JD's Ford doing? It's hibernating. It's pretty much done for the foreseeable future. I mean, you're probably not going to see that car again for a while. I mean, she fires right up, runs good. I mean, you know, does pretty good. Oh, are you doing YouTube full time now? God, no. I'm going to work tomorrow to work overtime on a Sunday to try to make ends meet to be able to afford to pay for this stuff. This is not a, there's no easy rides here. I'm still working full time as an electrician uh, in a factory. I mean, I'm just a regular blue collar dude, man. I mean, I'm not, I'm not Mr. Influencer. Let's see here. Brian, you don't seem as serious as you used to. Have I ever been serious? I don't think so. Let's see. No, Ram Air. Your name is Ram Air. Sorry. It's Ram Air Cam. That's your name. That's how I remember you. You've been around for a year at least. So, I know you. I guess I'm not serious anymore, guys. Damn. Maybe I need to get some drama going on. I almost lost the shop today. My dog ran away. My tractor wouldn't start. Let's see here. Oh goodness. How long did it take you to get 1,000 subs? About 9 months, and about 2 weeks after I got the Holy Goat. Oh, excuse me. The tractor ran away. The dog, it wouldn't start today. Oh no. Or not Ram Air Cam. You with 6'2". Disgusting. Despicable even. Hey, somewhat fast hit 2,000 subs. That's pretty good, man. Good job. Keep it up. Skip, welcome aboard. Soundside is happy birthday to the YouTube channel. My birthday's in September. Fox can fix it. Yeah, I have some designs for new merch, and I am just swamped, guys. I don't have time right now. Someday if I can go full-time YouTube and I don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning to go to work like everybody else has to, you know, maybe then I can really dive into that kind of stuff. But uh, unfortunately, there's only so many hours in a day, and I'd rather spend them out in the shop. Okay, Ethan, I think you asked that before. Fully restore silver dollar or just get it drivable. So I am going to fully restore the truck. Yes. Am I going to do it the way you've probably seen other people do it? Absolutely not. You know, it's probably going to be like, you know, it's going to be done well, but it's not going to be perfect. And it's not going to be, I'm not spending all day and night trying to weld in panels and the thing. No thanks. Bye, Frank. Uh, that's I'm gonna do it my way, and it'll work just fine. And the truck will be beautiful, and not a damn person will ever know except for you guys if you watch every video. Uh, actually, RPM, I do plan on buying new body panels for this truck because they're cheap for a square body. Honestly, it makes more sense to buy the new panels than it does to buy original panels because they're so much cheaper. You can literally buy that entire truck for I actually made a list. I've been in talks with LMC. Don't say anything. I'm probably not supposed to talk about that, but anyway, I'm just, I'm a regular guy going in tomorrow to work for double time to try to pay for a transmission for the piece of shit. So, that's I'm trying to get like a discount or something like that, but don't say nothing. So anyway, that's what I'm shooting for. Uh, and I priced out the entire truck as far as sheet metal goes, everything except for a couple little things. Well, like except for the bumpers and stuff like that, it was about $2,000. That's pretty budget friendly. An average guy could do that. I've done it before myself. I know, being an average guy. Irish is doing one too, 76 also. Jim G, how about a nice four-wheel drive build? Man, the truck I just got is four-wheel drive, and the Eagle is also a four-wheel drive, and there's the four-wheel drive van. I mean, where you been? Let's see here, Jay Strikes, what's up? Oh gosh, man, they're just pouring in here. I really appreciate it, guys. See, somebody asked who my biggest influences on YouTube are. You know how weird it is that I watched Junkyard Digs for years, you know? Um, I watched them for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, and, among other people, and then here I am, I'm good friends with Kevin now. It's a wild ride to get here, but I took a lot of influence from them. Took a lot of influence from, shit, everybody, anybody I could watch. But I would mostly say Roadkill Garage, that kind of tier. Let's see here. Hey, Jimmy, I am drinking light beer. What are the age demographics on your videos? Sorry, guys, but it is like 50 and up. Uh, yeah, it's about it. 50 and up is like my core people there. Um, and then so you got like a big gap. You got like 18 to 24. They kind of like it, and then nobody, and then 50 and up. Shade Tree's doing an 81 4x4. How's the new year going? It's going, working all the time. I'd like to work with Kevin some more. I think we got pretty good chemistry when it comes to working on stuff. Makes for a interesting video, I would say. We are very similar in our senses of humor, very different in our manner of working. PBG going to be on the Pontiac Power Hour again. That's a thing that Buff puts on with Punisher Lamont's Garage. And yeah, I mean, I guess if they ever need me, I just kind of come in whenever they need somebody. So that's what I do. Nick's 38, Wheel Horse Addict is 20, 36. You're kidding me. Well, you guys don't show up in the demographics then. I'm telling you, it's like, up to, well, about 20, 24, and then just bloop, and then back up. It's weird. Something, something garage. You have the Torino wagon. I remember you. Uh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that that influenced you. And that video did really well for you, didn't it? What happened to the snowmobile? I have it. That's probably going to be what I'm working on this week while I wait for the transmission that Irish Outlaw Garage go subscribe to him right now. Uh, he's helping me out, uh, and with the transmission, but I gotta wait a week at least. So in the meantime, I guess we'll probably work on a snowmobile, and I've never touched one before. So what could possibly go wrong? Let's see here. Remind me of Vice Grip sometimes. Hmm. Uh, let's see here. Well, yeah, Steve. I mean, you're right. I'm working on the cars that you worked on, but I guess it's different for me because I'm 29, and those are also the cars I grew up with. So I guess it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem strange to me. That's just I've always been around old cars since birth, and JD has too. They're just cars to us. That's why I don't like car shows. That's why I don't like sitting around looking at other cars. Like, I mean, I like to see them and I'm done. It's nothing special to me. It really isn't. And it's because it's become normalized. I dad always had cool cars, always was working on stuff. And he was doing the work himself because we were broke as hell. And so whenever I go and we go to car shows and I'd see people say, "Well, I paid someone to do this. I paid someone to do that." I mean, it's just kind of sickening. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. Not my kind of attitude there. David, I hope you do too. If you're out of here, have a good one, buddy. What does message retracted mean? Does that mean somebody deleted it, or does that mean like you got censored or something? Let's see here. Oh, Jen put new carpet in the Gran Torino. Oh yeah, that's right. Chris was telling me about that. Wolfpack, I missed the like 5 years ago square body pricing. It wasn't that long ago that they weren't millions of dollars. Something garage. Walk past 1,000 new cars to look at a Granada. Yeah. When is the next video on the Goat engine? As soon as I get a lot of money, that's when that video will come. Uh, that's that's when that video comes out. It's at minimum $10,000 to build that engine because of the shape it's in. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is building the engine in the car with the goat's original heads for starters, and then we'll move from there. See you, pilgrims. Let's see here. My goodness. How did selling the goat engine parts work out to try to raise funds? It didn't. That's how. So I still got a bunch. Did you ever put the intake on the Holy Goat? I haven't touched the Holy Goat since getting back from Ford Fest back in October. Well, Chip got his lifter. Jim, I have no idea. What kind of parts you got left over? I got a ton of them. A ton of crap out of that engine. It's all garbage, but honestly, I just don't have the time to deal with the shipping and stuff like that. I, I'm swamped. I'm a one man operation, so it, I try, but it's hard. Rick, thank you for watching. I need a new old pro. I just got one. I just got the truck. Mr. Be Real. World of Wheels is where you met me. Right on. Yeah, no, it was a good time with the goat. I just don't know if I can do it twice. Also, they hate me. I don't think they'll let me back in the building. But other than that, I mean, I would love to go, but I'm like 90% sure they're not going to allow me to ever return to World of Wheels. So, did the goat block have any bullet holes? No. Cole, yes, I sold it. Do the van. I will when it gets warm. Mike, can't use the motorhome transmission in a Roadrunner. Has a companion flange on the back. That's why I couldn't do it. Ashley, why is there a cactus behind me? That's the Holy Goat's cactus. Uh, that's if you must be new. That's the Holy Goat's that was growing in the car when I got it. It's kind of a thing. Let's see here. You ever find out what Ludwig's is? No, I haven't at all. Actually, somebody came pretty close. It was like an environmental cleanup service or something like that. That kind of matched the era, and I could see them needing a big heavy duty van. Maybe I don't know. Oh, Mr. Be Real, you met me at Ford Fest. Cool. The cactus is a celebrity, Jay. That cactus is the most well traveled prickly pear cactus on Earth, and I want Guinness World Record. Yeah, they need to see this. They do. Tom, do you only do V8s? No, the Eagle has an inline six in it. The Dodge D100 has a slant six in it. Uh, got a lot of videos on the channel. Gonna do a sweet paint job on the van, Cole. Yes, yes, I will, and I will do it exclusively with tractor paint. Watch and be amazed. But that's a summertime thing. A, it needs to be warm. Hey, Gary, see ya. Met you at Ford Fest too. Uh, but it's got to be warm to paint and warm for me to not freeze to death while working on it in the open. I'm not into that. So we can work on stuff on the enclosed side of my crappy little shop. Yeah. Ashley, do you plan on getting an old Mustang? I have one, 69 Mustang. It's kind of backup for the rest of the channel. Or it's kind of backup content in case I run out of something to do, which is never gonna happen. Let's see. D. Scagaloni, thank you so much. Scaglione. Gotcha. Do you like lasagna? I love lasagna. Got to get an Atwood sponsor. What is an Atwoods? I don't know what that is. Did you ever figure out the valve train noise on the AMC? And Mike, in the last episode on that car, I found a S-shaped push rod in it. That would be where that is. Birdman, did you ever find that spare center console? No, man, I haven't. You emailed me about that. Uh, I haven't found it at all, and I know I freaking have one. I don't know. In fact, I even remember considering putting it in the GTO, so it can't have been that long ago, but I just don't know where the hell it ran to. Ashley, you should watch the video. Then you might understand, because that engine is not happy. Braden Shelton, are you going to fix the fenders on the square body? Absolutely the hell not. I could buy a new one for $79. Brian, you and JD should build a drag car. I'm not into drag racing. All right. Steven, Mad Max style project. That is something I would do. Uh, for sure. Holy goat, if it's not Mad Max enough for you. But definitely with like some cage and like, wire mesh, something along that line. That'd be fun. Take it out to Wasteland out in Southern California. That would be fun. Doug, no, I didn't sell the Dodge truck. Uh, I cannot get rid of that truck. In fact, I have somebody coming to give me hopefully $500 for it tomorrow. I paid $550 for it, put $250 into it, and I'll sell it for $500. Sounds about like a Dodge. Let's see. How many beers do you drink per hour while working on cars? I actually don't drink and work. I don't like to do that. Got to keep that brain fired up all the time, But whenever I'm doing nothing, I'll have a few beers. J Strikes, you got a 300 inline six. Cool. How much money did you make on the 256,000 views on the GTO? Not as much as you think. What about weed? Y'all got some funny questions tonight. I can tell you that. No, I don't smoke weed. Chris, he got the score of the year today. Running and driving, no brakes, 76 Lincoln Town car for $500. Well, the good thing is you don't need brakes with that car. You just drive through anything you want. Tom, so basically you put on this YouTube show for free. I can promise you I haven't actually profited $1 off of this. No. Working on all this stuff is not cheap. And, you make okay money. If I make $2,000 a month, I'm pretty happy on that. But that is before taxes, for one. So it's really more like $1,200 a month. And then I buy some, parts and stuff. And then I'm in the. Then I have to work tomorrow for double time. That's how YouTube works. Uh, you know, until you get real big, it's not it's not very profitable. Yeah, I mean Irish. I mean building any cars is puts you in the hole, but building cars on YouTube, forget about it, because you have to have good content. and you have to have constant content. And like I couldn't put out 30 videos of the eagle in a row like I did the holy goat. Holy goat it's a unique animal. But otherwise, you know, I got to have different stuff to work on. So I need the eagle, I need the step side. If you try to do what I do, which isn't really go buy a car every week and try to drive it home or whatever, or will it run, file the points and pour gas in it. Of course it'll run. That's not what I do. So I want to build things. Unfortunately, I can't just build one thing. I need to build like four things in order to keep views up, and that's what we do. Well, 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 if it isn't Mr. Dan, DD Speed Shop. How's it going, brother? That's another builder, I mean, that Dan builds stuff, and so I think he probably knows where I'm coming from. This old truck, more Torino, please. We ought to go do a check-in on Dad's Torino. He has made some progress on that thing, and Dad is a mastermind of doing a lot with zip. uh, and so he's great at that. Oh man, they're just pouring in here now. Let's see here. Paul Combs, thank you for joining the Low Buck Club. I'm going to miss you. I will not miss you. DD Speed Shop? That DD Speed Shop? I think it is. I think we have hackery in common, Dan. Although I think I'm worse than you. Tractor Wars. How do you give me money? Keep it, buddy. I saw that Blazer sell for 85 grand. That's crazy. Oh, Jesus. You're right, Dan. I'm happy to lower the bar for everybody. That's what I'm here for. All the YouTubers. That's why Kevin had me on. So people look at him, maybe they got expectations, and then I come along. No, expectations are gone. Adam, what else do you have planned on the AMC? That's a good question. Uh, so I need to put axles in the front of it. Fix a few little things on it. Bushings. It needs front end bushings real bad. Uh, that's about it for right now. Uh, I just want to work on it and kind of mechanically polish it out. I was planning on body and painting the thing over the winter, but then this black step side truck got dumped off, here. So I guess I'm going to restore that instead. Hey, thanks, Dan. I really appreciate that, especially coming from you. Uh, appreciate it. You do likewise. Jim G, lockers on the Eagle. Yeah, break it immediately. When is the farm truck funeral, Seth? Uh, Good question. And you know what? You just had to bring me down. Here I was happy that Dan had stopped by. We were having a good talk, and then you bring up my farm truck, my precious, precious farm truck. You, I, I am very sad about my farm truck. Okay, it's dead. I'll just say it. It's dead. That's the video you're going to get this week. Is me gutting the farm truck while it's still breathing. It's still beating heart. I ripped out of it with my bare hands. You know, it it just its blood runneth all over me. It was just terrible. It was gruesome. I'm never going to be able to sleep again. Just bringing me down. Anyway, also the transmission. I did all that for nothing. The transmission is junk in the farm truck. But hey, you'll see that next week. Fossil Fuels Forever, thank you for joining. Do you think you can rebuild the silver dollar trans? No, God, no. I dug into that today. Not going to happen. But for all you guys, I am drinking Miller Lite, by the way. It's UAW made beer. Dead Reckon, thank you. Have a beer in Virginia for me. But yeah, so Irish Outlaw Garage is going to bring me a transmission, and then I will give him my old transmission. But I'm not going to give him the Black Truck's transmission because the case is junk on that. I'm going to give him my farm truck's transmission. I tore into that because it didn't have park, and then I found a bunch of band material laying inside of it. Like a lot of band material laying inside of it. Enough that I didn't feel comfortable putting it in. So uh, uh, that's what we are. That's what we're dealing with now. Man, there's some strange questions coming in. The case is so bad, guy. When I took the pan off, I broke 6 bolts off in the case. I've never done that before. Uh, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm dating Project Q. You got something to say about it? And no, I'm not IBW. I am UAW. I work in a plant. The internet is a strange place. Believe me, I know. I'm prepared for it. I do smoke Winston's. Yes. I'm a light smoker too. Everybody thinks I'm gonna die. I've noticed that in the comments lately. Like I smoke like 5, 6 cigarettes a day. Let's see. Ashley, what is the lightest vehicle you own? It'd probably be a toss up between the Holy Goat and the Eagle, I bet. Or maybe, no, my Corvette's pretty fat, actually. Those C3s, they, Jesus Christ, blue collar. Those C3s, they, they're pretty fat. It's like 3,200 pounds in that fiberglass car. The Eagle is really light. I can damn near pick up the back end of that thing. Whiskey River Rifleman. I appreciate that. I mean, I try my best. I really do. Fossil Fuels Forever. My vet is a 75 with an 80 tail end on it. Mine has the flying buttress rear window. That's where the rear window is recessed into the C pillars, and that was a must have for me. And then it also has the pod gauges in it still. And I believe in 76 they changed to the rectangle kind of generic plastic gauge. So 75 is kind of the cutoff on C3 vets for me. Do a 426 Hemi swap in that lightest. Who's going to donate the $25,000 426 Hemi to me? I'll take it. Then sell it and buy a Pontiac. Paul, waving. Does that mean you're heading out, buddy? Let's see. Whiskey River Rifleman. How are you making out that square body you got from Junkyard Digs? Well, I'm making out. You could say that. It's going to be rough, but we'll get her done. We'll see if LMC's got some stuff that could help me, and maybe we can get her done. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Hey, Matthew Old's in here. Jim G, you don't seem to be particular to any car brand, and that is actually the case. I work on anything except for Mopars. So, all cars. I've had my fill of Mopars for a while. Doesn't mean we'll not go back to it, but I've had enough for a while. Q. Let's see here. Where's the cheap 426 at? I want. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. Anyway, hey, Full Auto Monk. Thanks for joining the Low Buck Club, brother. Imports. Now that's an interesting question. So I'm a union. I worked on an assembly line. Um, I'm very, very much against imported automobiles. That said, I would work on a Datsun 240Z. You know, uh, I would definitely work on a 240Z. Definitely would work on a. I'd like. Kind of ashamed to admit it. Kind of like CRX Hondas. I hate to admit it. Carrie, wow, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Or 280, yeah. Oh boy, heard you want to buy back the Roadrunner. God, no. No, I don't. Honcho's house. Killing the YouTube game these days. Not really. Not really. I'm struggling like always. Every day is just another opportunity for me to fail. That's how I look at it. So when I don't fail, I'm happy. Yes, I did get to see the snowmobile powered RX-7, but we didn't fire it up. You should get a Fairlane. I almost traded the Roadrunner for a 69 Fairlane, uh, but the deal just didn't work out. But I was pretty damn close to getting it. hmm. That's right, DD. Dan, you're right. The more you struggle, the better your content's going to be, and that's just how it is. People don't want to see you take easy street. People don't want to see you, honestly, they don't want to see you win the first time. They want to, especially Americans, I think, we like the underdog. You know what I mean? And so we root for the underdog. It's what we do. And I think we like to see someone fight that uphill battle. And that it's one of the things that makes us great, I think. Happy 17th birthday. I also loved Underdog. Underdog, I mean that's good stuff right there. Tom, you want to see me drive that truck at full throttle? Well, you did. I did drive it full throttle in reverse. Matthew, how's your dad's Torino coming along? It is coming along. All right. Um, we're uh, well, I haven't touched it in a while. I did the brakes on it a while back, but he's got the hood on it. He's got a shaker set up on it. Uh, he's waiting for me to go over there and figure out why it won't run anymore. I need to do that. Rick Rice, thank you so much, man. It's a fair point about Fairlanes and their skinny rear wheel wells. But you know what a 6-inch wide tire means? That means you can, burn the hell out of them, and you don't need to spend a bunch of money on your motor. I'm out of beer. Damn. The horror. Ugh. Chris Heckle. Thanks, buddy. GTAOR, how's the cactus doing? Well, you can see the son of a bitch is huge. Look at him. I mean, he just grows all the time. I'm going to have a bush in here eventually. Oh, Chris, you had a 77 Olds Cutlass Supreme. Uh, you know, that is one of my strange cars I like. Is that kind of that colonnade body style Oldsmobile Cutlass. I really like that body style. I like the Malibu too. I like the Grand Prix and stuff, but the Cutlass is the only one that's like really a good looking car, and I really like that one. Tom, can you bring me cars, engines, and trannies? Uh, for what? What do you want? I mean, you want like you want me to fix them? No. Tychus managed to catch a stream at 4 a.m. You must be down under. God, I'm tired. Oy, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I love Mavericks. Uh, Ford Maverick is a good car, especially a grabber. You just want to dump cars in my yard? I mean, go ahead. I mean, I don't know. That's fine. Let me know what you got. Send me an email. Let's see. Mavericks are a very overlooked car. They're a pretty good platform to build on. They're easy to V8. Nobody knows what the hell it is, so that's always kind of cool. And I mean, come on, a grabber with a hood scoop, a little wing on it, with the stripes. It's a good looking car. Paul is still here. Hmm. I got to start working less. Let's see here. Oh no. Oh no. No, I don't need any more projects. No more projects, please. 504 road trips. Thank you for joining. Chris, I do want one someday. Not right now. I've got too many irons in the fire, and I have too many at the moment. I gotta get on what I got. Let's see here. Yeah, the Fury was kind of a cool car. That Sport Fury that we traded off for the Roadrunner. Damn shame that was so wasted. Jeff Powers has been a member of the Low Buck Club for 10 months. I can't even believe that I've been doing this for 10 months, man. I really appreciate you sticking around. 99 cents a month. It's cheap as I can make it, but it's a membership. You can see all the videos early, and your 99 cents helps. That's a good question though. Honcho's house, biggest car sale regret. So honestly, an 85 Suburban that I had. It was a big block, 3/4 ton Suburban. Uh, I loved that truck. Air conditioning worked. It was super clean, and I sold it. And that was a mistake. Dead reckon. All right, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Liberty's Garage. Hey, thank you, buddy. That helps. And here's to not spending that Mopar money. Chris, Holy Goat Style 240Z. What do I got to do? Can I shoot it? If I shoot a 240Z, would people care? Fossil fuels forever. Okay, so do you actually look for extra rotten vehicles? No, I just have bad luck. And I'm kind of dumb. Wayne Fuller. Hey, man, thank you so much. Moxie Gunsmith, what made you decide to take on the Holy Goat? Well, at risk of repeating myself to older subscribers, basically, I accidentally won the car. I placed a bid on it as a joke for 200 bucks, and I won it and had to go pick it up. And so the natural thing to do was just put it on YouTube, right? So Little Moe's motivation, thank you. Welcome to the Low Buck Club. Dwayne, welcome to the Low Buck Club. Your 99 cents will get you access to all the videos early and exclusive live chats whenever I've only done like 2 of them, but it's I try. I try. Let's see. LNS Garage. What's the actual plan on it? Is restore it. On the Square Body Sport, it's restore the car, the truck. We're gonna. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be a frame off restoration, but it's gonna be something you could do in your garage with a flux core welder, some self tappers, and some JB welds. So stay tuned. Brian Fry, what car are you looking for right now? Absolutely nothing. I'm not looking for anything. Hey, little Mose, you came here from Junkyard Digs. I really appreciate that. See, full automon something. $20. I appreciate that so much, man. That'll buy me some more beer. I'm out. Let's see here. No, no, no. I'm not gonna be using spray foam. So I'm gonna half-ass it, but just not that much half-assed, Just a little half-assed. Well, probably about 20% half-assed and 80% correct. That's pretty good. Is it gonna be a $30,000 Barrett Jackson winner? No, it's not. Will it be a damn good looking truck that 90% of people will go, wow? Yeah, yeah, it will. Old Blue is the same thing. Old Blue is a half-ass restoration, and that truck is beautiful. And it's reliable as the day is long. All right. It's a good truck. And it does what a truck ought to do, and that's what the step side will do. It'll do what a truck ought to do. It ain't damn showpiece. It's not a show car. It's not for sitting around in a lawn chair staring at. It's for working. It's just a truck. And we're going to put it to work when we're done with it. All the heads are just going to blow up. It's going to look like $1,000,000. I'm going to go fill that nicely new varnished wood bed full of about 2 yards of dirt. It's going to be great. Let's see here. What's in your fridge? What is in my fridge? Well, I think I got some lunch meat in there. No beer, I don't think. I think I have my last 2 here. Off-brand soda. Let's see. 80%'s better than you got in school, Daniel. Me too. Me too, brother. God, I gotta quit yawning. Is that an arcade cabinet back there? Sure is. That's Area 51. And I bought it. When you get like an arcade game back in the day, you go play it. Man, you just dump your quarters into it. Never really get to the end of it. So you thought that game was just unbeatable. It turns out once you actually own it, You can beat it in about 25 minutes, and then you're stuck with a 700-pound arcade cabinet in your house. So that's great. Noah, yes, that is the cactus from the Holy Goat. Uh, see here. Let's see here. Ethan, how many cars do you own? I have no idea. I actually don't know. I think it's something like 12. Who knows? That rusty F100, what was your first car? That's a good question. 65 Mustang, actually. Never ran, but I saved up money and over the summer bought a 65 Mustang for 500 bucks. It was incredibly rotten. The frame rails were sticking through the trunk pan. Total garbage. And yeah, so I learned how to do body work on it, and by body work I mean sculpting, and traded it off to some sucker for a Ranchero. I'm pretty sure he watches the channel. Some guy for a '76 Ranchero, and then oh, I painted that. That was the first car I ever painted, uh, and I was 15 then. And then I traded that for my '72 Le Mans, which I drove through high school and still have. JP's, how many of those cars actually run? That is a bad question. I don't like that question. I don't want to answer that question. Four. So let's see here. You gonna be host for the Grand Prix 2023? I hope he's got me on for that. I don't want to host it. I want to rass in it. Ain't nobody there know about turning left better than me. All right, I'm gonna wipe the floor with them. Ever work on a 240SX or S13? No, no, I would never. In fact, I've never owned a foreign car except for a Subaru race car. So that's a no. Tom, you drive a riding mower. Look here, son. I got a zero turn. All right. I got a decent zero turn. It's like one of the few decent things I have. Braden, you're right. The theme of buying cars that I could afford goes back to my childhood. Yes, it does. And it goes back to my dad's, cars that he had and I grew up too. You bought what you can buy. You bought what you could get your hands on. If you wanted to participate, you didn't wait around for the perfect thing. You bought what you could get and you build what you had. And that's how that's a car guy, that to me, my dad is a true car guy. That's build what you got, and you make do with what you got, and you don't let perfection get in the way. JD will turn 12 in 3 days, which is absolutely unreal to me. Dixon Zero Turn. I can't afford that. It's an errands. All right. Carrie, thank you for joining the Low Buck Club. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Ooh, Vegas buffet sounds good to me. God. Our casinos around here used to have buffets, and they would have crab leg specials on Saturday nights. And if I ever get enough influence, I will reopen those because look, it's it's a why did they have to close the buffets? They're gone. All the casino buffets are gone up here, and now I can't go gorge myself on crab legs, and I am upset about that to this day. It's been 3 years. Don't like it. Bucket list cars. Let's see here. 62 Pontiac Catalina or 63. Those are those are the that's a car I really want. 67 or 8 Mustang fastbacks behind that. Chip, they did ruin my date nights. You know what? Going to the casino was nice. No, even the Chinese buffet crab, they don't have crab legs around here anymore. It drives me nuts. I love crab legs, but I am not paying $24 a pound for the things to cook them myself. I mean, come on. I could eat like 10 pounds of crab legs. All right? It's ridiculous. Buick Invicta, Paul. That's a car. It's a unique looking car, to say the least, and I do like them. Aiden, 425 Caddy engine. Expensive to build, expensive to do anything to. If it runs, I guess you're all right. But uh, especially being in the UK, I don't know if I would be into building a Cadillac anything out there. Josh, how's JD's car doing? It's hibernating. GTAOR. Would you get a Studebaker? Yeah, I would. I like Studes. They're pretty cool. Ty, did you take one of them space graphic cups from the rundown movie theater? Yes, I did. That was Buck Rogers. That movie came out in '79. Uh, and yeah, I did take one of those. But don't tell anybody. Let's see here. Lonnie May loved the article I wrote on roadkillcustoms.com. Go check that out. And when I get the time, I write articles, and give them over to Buzz there. Uh, Fossil fuels forever. What's your year limit? About 1980. For trucks, about 1992 or so. But I only like old stuff, I think. What's the plan for the engine on the step side? Leave it the hell alone because it works. The engine is the only thing in that truck that functions. The transmission's junk. Everything is junk. The truck is rotted away. No, I'm not a big let's make all the power we can. I don't give a shit. All right, so that's it runs. That's fine. It'll do truck things with it. It'll work until it doesn't, and then we'll rebuild it. Let's see here. Justin Van Tilburg. Hey Jackson. Hope I didn't freak you out. Oh, wow, Chip. There you go again. 5 more Pole Barn Garage memberships. Get them while you can, while they're hot. Hey, thanks, Temporary Shield. I appreciate that. It's good, Justin. Does that truck go forward? No, not anymore. It used to, and now it doesn't. But here, I showed it earlier, but maybe I'll show it again. This is the transmission pan from the black truck. You can see that it is less than good. That's kind of like syrup. Uh, Pretty bad. Pretty bad. See you, Joey. I got to do the same here in a bit. Rusty, thank you. Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. And there's the article on that I wrote, Roadkill Customs, right here. Maybe I forgot I can pin these things. I'm so not good at this. I am so bad at the YouTube thing. See, let's see here. That fluid looks like used engine oil, Jay. That's terrible. Ty Scarlett, what camera do you film with? Right here. It's a Panasonic G85. It's nothing fancy at all. It's about the most budget, 4/3 camera out there. But it's got a little flip out, screen deal on it, and that's kind of handy. But that's what I use to do now. But before that, I did everything with a GoPro. Angry Yank, happy birthday to the channel. But hey, I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, Ram Air Cam, even though that's not your name. I really appreciate you joining the membership, man. See here, Tom. No, I don't live in Iowa. I live in Missouri. Yeah, Jim. He doesn't care for it either. Shut up. I don't want to restart Windows right now. Oh, Jethro's Garage. Hey, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping on in. Let's see here. What do you think about 73 to 79 Ford trucks? I think they, wander really bad, drive really bad, but they're basically indestructible. So that's, I don't know. I've owned one. Hey, Deer Slaying Redneck 100. Hey, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. And yeah, Channel and JD's turning 12. And what's today? 14th? So yeah, Tuesday. It's turning 12. Just unreal. Little Mo's motivation. Why'd you use Vermont tags on the Holy Goat? Shh, we don't talk about that. All right. Run Linux, not Windows. I don't know nothing about computers. I didn't even own a computer before YouTube. I don't know nothing. Let's see. Oh, Randy and Carol Smith, how are you guys doing? What kind of YouTube videos do you wish there was more of? Honcho's house. I wish there was more of my videos. You know, that's what we need is more of my videos. Let's see. Wayne Fuller. Hey, man. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate you. They do grow up too fast, man. It's just, God, I got 6 years before he's an adult, and I got to kick him out on his own. I'm not going to have to do that. Not with that kid. Mike Brown, hey, I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. What does a Mercury Monterey in New Zealand look like, Theo? What is that? Is that like our Monterey? Big car? Hey, I can't wait till he's driving. I need somebody to be my driver, I go out and buy this crap. I need someone to swap off with me, so we can take turns driving. He's gonna be one hell of a good driver, one hell of a good mechanic, and if I can accomplish those two things, and as long as he's a good man too, then I've done my job. Mountain RC, Australian $2. Those are upside down dollars. You know that? The bank's got to flip them right side up. Damn. You're right, Buster. Buster, I do need JD around. I had to have him show me how to use Google Drive the other day because I don't know how to do anything. So hopeless. I can barely like run a program on my computer. It's pathetic. Phil, I'm 29. Holy cow, Duke of Derp. Now there's your 20 memberships right there, folks. Jump on them while they're hot. That is, wow, very generous. You guys stick around. You can see all the videos early. 99 cents a month. And I'm never going to increase that. So we need a lot of you instead of a few of you paying a lot. I'd rather have a lot paying nothing. That's super cool of him. Tim, yes, I'm 29. Ethan, have you broke any cameras? Sure have. Here's the lens off of one. That's not a good mistake to make, especially when you're not making that big YouTube money. Goodness gracious, that fired up the comment section. Oh my God! Hey, thanks, Angry Yank. Get your hot pole barn garage memberships there. Ty, if you just click below the video, there should be a join button. There's links to it somewhere. I'm sure Buzz will post one up for me, or Buff will. Somebody will. I don't have anything ready to go because I'm terrible at YouTube. Yes, LNS, I'm 29. You want to see my driver's license? What do I look like? I mean, I know people always think I'm like 40. I am not 40. Ugh. Hey, there we go. See, I knew Buzz would get right on it. He's the best at this. Oh, I am 29. I am growing a mullet. Come on, guys, look at this, huh? I got to get it buzzed and trimmed back up, but I've been working on it over the last few months. I heard having a mullet, is key to YouTube success. Jimmy C and friends, I thank you so much for that. Saving the shop. Smoke like a 70-year-old. I'm a hard living 29. It's called working, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, my grandparents, my dad, everybody I've ever known has worked hard since they were about 12 years old. I'm no different. And that's what you do, right? Uh, I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of old school mentality these days. I know that, but uh, and everything ain't sunshine and rainbows all the time. Sometimes you got to really work to make ends meet. And so once you live like that a while, you bust on it. Let's see. How much time do you spend working on projects? Joe's Mopar mess. So I go to work. Here's my day. Here's my day, guys. And I'm not. I mean, I ain't nothing special. There's guys out there working 16 hours in a damn coal mine. All right, they got it worse than I do, but way worse. But I get up at 4:50 every morning. I'm on the road at 5:30. I drive 50 minutes to work. I go to work. Uh, I'm there. I have to be at work by 6:30. I go to work 6:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I get home at about 3:45, and I'm straight out to the garage. And I work from about 4 o'clock with a break for dinner until about 10:30 at night every single night. So that's what I do. And I'm an electrician at a automobile plant. We can say that. Yeah, deer slaying redneck. I know people think you're older, and that's because you lived harder. And I, it's just how it is, man. Maybe if you grew a man bun or a Fu Manchu or some shit, maybe people would think you were hip or something. But no thanks. Phil, I drive old junk that far to work every day, 80 miles a day. I drive my 75 Corvette there. I built it myself. If you can't trust what you built, don't build it. Hey, somebody left. I missed you, but bye. I try to say bye to everybody I can. Grow a Santa beard? Mountain Man, it is the channel's anniversary. It is JD's birthday in 3 days, though. Well, let's add 25 horsepower. Yes, they do. They do. In fact, I've noticed all my cars go faster when with the mullet and Van Halen on the radio. I can outrun anything. Do you drive a different car daily? So I do have my 2018 Malibu that I have. I'm actually selling that car right now, so I can get out of the car payment thing. I'm going back to all old stuff. Uh, that's what I'm driving 80 miles, and here we go again with the memberships. Goodness gracious, Angry Yank, you are too generous. You're going to be on Santa's good list for sure, man. Let's see here. How did you and Kevin become friends? It's just kind of happened, man. Uh, Contract personnel at an automobile facility as well. Who do you work for, Rammer Cam? You first. Better not be Toyota. Marzed, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I had JD Young, and you know what? I don't consider that a mistake at all. It's been the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Unnatural one. Thanks for joining the Low Buck Club. JD's kick-ass cameraman. He's kick-ass mechanic. He does everything. You need to get together with Mordsky. Mordsky lives in the frozen death hole that is North Dakota for some reason. I don't know if I can ever get up there. How do you even get there? Is there like a snow tunnel to it or something? I don't even know how to do that. Now, Puddin, I might be able. He's in Oklahoma, I think. Could probably do that. Emil, thank you so much, buddy. Ugh. Hey Phil, the Roll Runner is in Nebraska somewhere. I mean, keep an eye out. You never know. Deer Slaying Redneck, 480 is most I go on. Wars Nerf. Someone told you you're not allowed to refer to your computers as premium Chinesium anymore. Old Soul Garage. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Sometimes, yeah. Premium Chinesium. I love that. I might steal that. That's funny as shit. Do you love Rust? No, I like shiny cars. I don't like patina. Hot take. I know. Hmm. I didn't go to a channel, Buster. It went to just some guy. Nobody wanted it. I had it for sale to YouTubers for a month, and nobody wanted it, so nobody even made an offer. Well, that's not fair. A few people did make offers, but I don't know. It just didn't work out. And I sold it for what I was asking for it to the people I sold it for to. John Mattoon, I think you could say probably both now. He did stop in on the last premiere I did. Hey, Two Hacks, Jeff is here. Orbicron, how did the red Dodge? How much did the red Dodge go for? Well, I still have it. I cannot give away that 1976 Dodge D100. Nobody wants it. I might. have a $500 sale on it tomorrow, which means I only lose $500. That's a win, all right, when you're dealing with the Dodge. Oh yeah, GTAOR, your name really messes with me. Um, the Holy Goat does just have a smidge of patina. I mean, just the right amount of patina for me. All right, Keegan, when's the van going to get worked on? When it's warm in the spring or summer? Most likely because it doesn't fit in my shop. Bob, is that the last Dodge for a while? God willing. God will. I mean, not right now. Yeah, we're done for now. The Holy Goat could use door latches. It has door latches. Does JD still have the RV? Yeah, it's in the woods. I got the generator running on it, so it's got lights and air conditioning and a little space heater and stuff. So he's uh he's ready to rock with that thing. It's pretty cool. Hey, see you, Jim. Okay. Hey, Raymar Cam, I want you to send me an email with your phone number because I do go to Detroit somewhat often. So definitely hit me up. Rod, what's the stupidest bonehead thing you ever saw while working on something? Probably something I did. See here. Hey, see you, Soundside Tours. Appreciate it. Does the RV still smell? Not as bad. So we capped off like all the sewage stuff underneath it and painted it. That seems like it, I don't know, must have sealed in that dog odor or something. It's not great, all right, but it's plenty good enough for a kids' clubhouse. Ooh, hey, that's a really good question, Theo Adventures. What do you think a future classic car will be? Uh, it will be, I think, Corvettes, Camaros, that crap. Honestly, if I had to take a guess, I would say that low production trucks would be where the market's going to go in about 30 years. I think if you've got like a short bed 4-wheel drive truck right now, uh, I think you probably have a solid investment down the road. Um, I think a lot of those, especially if you got a 2-wheel drive short bed truck, kind of classic styling like that. I think those probably have a good shot at being a future muscle car, affordable muscle car. Old Soul Garage, you like any foreign cars or just strictly domestic? I'm pretty hardcore domestic, 3 generations of auto workers. But if I had to, pick one though, I would like a 240 or I guess a 280Z. There's a handful I would own. I don't know, Matthew Old. Those those 2000s GTOs, I mean, they're kind of valuable, but I they look like a jelly bean, so I don't know. Hey, Daniel, your 91 Caprice, that's already up there, buddy. That the value on those cars is going up like crazy. Ever plan on working with diesels? No. Nope. Nada. Well, the 2000s GTOs, Bob, those are excellent performing cars. I mean, they're an awesome car to drive. Uh, but I just don't think they have the. I don't think they've got that staying. The look is not the staying look. You know that that even like a CTSV or something like that, which is the same damn thing, kinda. I think they just have a better look. Oh, L&S, you got to know preferred car brand: Chevy, Dodge, or Ford. None. None of those. Pontiac or Oldsmobile. Uh, those are definitely my favorites, hands down. Go get me a stock Pontiac or Oldsmobile anything and put it up against a stock Chevy, Ford, or Dodge anything of comparable. And short of the 440, maybe, you're going to take them from a stoplight, you know. How's JD's Ford? It's hibernating. You want more videos of the Ford? It's done. Hey, see you, Tim. Oh, the CTSV wagon. Oh, I'd love to have one of those too, man. Levi, are you planning on doing full-time YouTube in the future? Yes, I would love to. I mean, that's the dream, right? God, I never even thought I'd be to this point. I'm just some dumbass in a crappy shack working on stuff, and that, uh, I, I'm grateful to be where I'm at right now, but I would definitely want to do this full time because that's what that's what I would love to do that, but you know what? I'm not going to count my chickens for the hatch. Simon, I think we have some Peugeot here. There might be some Citroens, but they're always like the crappy economy versions. I know you've got some good ones over in Europe, but not here. Keegan, that shack didn't have concrete until I don't know, maybe 12 years ago. They don't call me famous Dalton for nothing. Jared, I don't think anybody calls me famous Dalton. Is that what you call me? It's okay. We've drank a lot of beer together, Jared. It's okay. Angry mechanic. You like that I bring JD into everything, and that's I. I'm glad that he's into everything too. Uh, that um, if he wasn't, I would never force him into it. But he enjoys being out in the shop because we kid around with each other and have fun with it. And if you have your kids out in the shop, you got to you got to have fun with them, and don't take things so seriously. It's just a car. It's just a conglomeration of parts. What's way more important is spending that time with your family. With your well, mostly with your kid. I ain't not married or anything, but you know, spend that time with them. Also, try to teach them something. Make it fun, but also try to teach them something. Let's see. Are you that YouTube guy? Let's see. Washing machines do make good patch panels. How much money do you have wrapped up in the AMC? I have, let's see, I bought it for $800. Uh, I don't tend to keep records of that kind of thing, at least on a car I care about. Weird as that sounds. Uh, but I don't. I do like that car a lot, so I just kind of buy whatever it needs and I don't think about it. But I'd say I probably got 1,800 bucks in it. That's pretty cheap for how that car is. Yeah, angry mechanic, exactly. I mean, you just BS with them. Talk to them about school. What kind of stupid crap are these kids doing today? Laugh about it. You don't want to. I've always heard like, oh, don't be a kid's friend, be their dad. Yeah, I guess, but my dad wasn't a hard ass, and uh, we have a good relationship because of that. And so, you know, what was expected of me was understood, and as long as I met those expectations, there was never any issue. And it's the same kind of deal with JD. Phil, it has a 90s Jeep 4.0 in it. We've covered that. It has a 96 4.0 in it. Matthew Old, see you later. See you, Cassidy. Oh yeah, Jeff Souls. Am I going with the black or gold lugs on the AMC? So he does lug nut guys. If you guys haven't heard of that, lug nut guys is where I buy all my lug nuts from. They also have tires and all kinds of other things, but they are the cheapest lug nuts that are good lug nuts that you can find. I think you can get a full set of lug nuts for less than $20 for whatever you're working on, and they're good lug nuts. They're not those really crappy ones that like the caps pop off and they rust immediately. uh, I really like him. And he sent me some black and some gold lug nuts for the AMC, and I'm thinking I go with the gold. I like the gold. It's kind of pimp-tastic. Hey John, thanks for stopping by, man. Here, let's pin this up here. Let's see here. Blang blang. Swap it to fuel injection? No. No, 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 no. No calculators and computers and digital watches under the hood of my car, all right? It's got a 4-barrel quick fuel, 470 CFM vacuum secondary carb. It runs damn good. Fires. I go out there right now. That car starts on one turn. That's good enough for me. Do you plan on doing any Cletus events this year? Probably not. I don't have time for that. Maybe one day if I can go full time YouTube, I can go play and that kind of stuff. But till then, I'll be working in the pole barn. Orbicron, you're right. You get like 3 lug nuts at a parts store for the same price as you can go to lug nut guys and buy an entire set. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they're good stuff. Wars Nerf. You can do any how to specifically how to change this or that? No, I probably won't. That's simply be. I would actually really like to do that kind of thing, but the videos don't do well. So how to videos don't get views, and if it doesn't get views, then it's not worth my time to do it. Unfortunately, that's just the way YouTube works. I I really would like to compile some like a series of how tos, but I just don't see that. I don't see that being a worthwhile endeavor with how much time it takes to film something, edit it, all that stuff. It's so hard. It really is. Hmm. Grant. So yeah, we kind of talked about that when I was up there. I think I might take the SX4 up there and maybe we do some off-road stuff with Kevin's wagon. Maybe someday. I don't know. Kind of depends. Phil, yeah, Chris Fix got 8 million subs years ago. That's that's years ago. That's it. YouTube's a different landscape now. And Bob, you're right. That is what a second channel is for down the road. Keegan, is in your opinion, is it easier to deal? That's a really good question. Is it in your opinion, is it easier to deal with the car's original wiring or delete it all and start over? So I run into that a lot, and I kind of sort of understand how electricity works, right? So if you are competent and able to trace things down, you could fix damn near anything. But if I start looking into something and it's butchered up real bad, it's got a bunch of Scotch blocks in it and spaghetti monsters under it and stuff, then I'm I'm probably running away from it. And it also depends, of course, how much a depends how much a replacement harness is. I'm not a big fan of universal wiring harnesses, even though I use them on the channel, but not a huge fan of those. Uh, I'm If you can buy it like for a GMA body, the engine harness is like 180 bucks for a 70 to 72 Pontiac A body, say. So that particular harness, man, it's almost worth it to just pitch it and put a new one in. Makes it idiot proof, you know. Uh, but otherwise, I don't know. Try to fix it. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Burn it down? Probably. Oh well. If it innocent miscreants, right? If it's a Mopar, yeah, start over. That's a good. That's an excellent asterisk to add to that. Jack G, what are your thoughts on Japanese automobiles from 1990 and earlier? Uh, well, they're Japanese. Enough said. Let's see. Phil, how much you charge for PBG hats? You can. Buff has been spamming the comments here with the shop. You can go in there and look. I think they're like $20, something like that. This is a good hat. I got to say, these are good hats. Uh, this is the snapback hat. I'm not a big fan of the other hats they sell. Some people like them, but that's just kind of a personal preference, I guess. But yeah, there's you can go to the shop that's right below on the channel and you can look for it. But Bob, what's the plan for the 4.0 and the Eagle? Rebuild or buy another? Drive it because it has lifter noise, just like all of them. I don't know. I'm just gonna run it, fill that sucker full of goop, and send it. It's not my daily yet, LNS. I do drive it on the weekends, so like that's kind of how I break a car in, right? I don't just jump in it and start trying to go to work. Uh, I, you know, uh, I drive it around town. I drive it a little outside of town, try to rack up 40, 50 miles at a time. Knock on wood, it hasn't broke down yet. So, I mean, I don't know. I, I feel pretty good about it. I got to fix the column. I got to put axles in the front of it, and I got to change some front end bushings. And then I'm going to run it till that 4.0 explodes. Let's see here. Wheel Horse Addict, what color are you thinking for Silver Dollar Chevy? Black with white stripes. It's going back original. Uh, it kind of has to, you know. Crazy in Kentucky, how you doing? Jason Knob, where'd you find the van at? In a trailer park. Go watch the video. Let's see. Hey, Angry Mechanic, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Wars Nerf. I appreciate that. What do you think of OBS Chevys, Rusty F100? Your dad's got a rust-free 132,000 mile V6 5-speed two-wheel drive. Uh, I'm I don't know. It's I'm not huge on them. They're just a truck to me still. I guess you know what I mean. I think they're a great truck. I mean, one of the best trucks ever made, in fact. But also, it's just a truck to me. You know, I don't know. Even a square body is just a truck to me. I think you know. To me, they're workhorses, and that's what they're meant to do. Bob, you're right. It's very loud, but it comes and goes, and I think it's got a bad lifter in it. If it's just a bad lifter, I don't know how much I care. I mean, I'll drive it till it chunks, and then just go get another Jeep, pull the motor out of it, and slap it in. Let's see, Duke of Derp. The truck was orange. Maybe I don't know. we're gonna have to dig into that. Maybe I go hit it with the angle grinder, or something. Just kind of dig through it and see what's under there. I think the truck is black because the whole inside of the truck is black. Everything under the seat was black. So I really doubt someone went through the trouble to paint all that. I would never do that. So I think it was a black truck with white stripes. Fireside Coffee. Hey, thank you so much. It's birthday of the channel, but hey, I appreciate it. I don't have a charger, James. Brian Fry, you're probably right. I probably ought to go to bed, but I'll stick around for another 10 minutes or so. Well, Jack, there is some orange under it, but I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Wars Nerf, welcome to the Low Buck Club. Thank you so much for that. L&S Garage, what's the next video to come out? So it'll be parting out my farm truck for that square body and then pulling in the square body and inspecting the transmission of it, which didn't take very long to do that. But we basically gut my parts truck completely and get as much as we can out of it for that truck. Let's see. Yeah, the Roadrunner's gone, James. I sold it. Lunar Trigger, welcome to the Low Buck Club. Thank you so much. Deer Slaying Redneck, see ya. Thanks for being a member. Mountain Girl RC, thank you so much. $5 Australian upside down dollars. Here's some tips I've learned over the years. Use a screw in the end of the tube and keep cardboard boxes to lie on. Those words of wisdom right there. Shred any more belts on the goat? No, not yet. Maybe we got that fixed. I doubt it. Hopefully the next video comes out like Tuesday, something like that. I don't know. Little Moe's Mook is awesome. She's freaking awesome. Hey, thanks, Lunar Trigger. I appreciate that. John McCord, thank you so much for that. Jack G, are you going to soup up the goat? Yeah, if I get the time to this year, I'm going to. Just heads and a cam, but I want to take it to duct tape drags, and I want to take it to duct tape drags, and I want it to be effective. Let's see here. Check out Junkyard Dig's newest video. Yeah, you guys should go watch all that after you're out of here. Is go watch Junkyard Dig's new video on the ramp truck he bought. Let's see here. Is that a Turbo 350 or 400? It is a Turbo 350 in the Sport Square body. I am not a gamer, Lunar Trigger, but it is a comfy chair. I'm not well. Okay, I play on Xbox, all right, but I don't play PC games because I'm dumb. So this is a comfy chair with good lumbar support. It was $100 on eBay. Good for editing. And when I sit here for 6 hours editing a video. Somebody asked how much I work every week, and yes, I do my own editing. I use Filmora 11. How much I work every week? I work anywhere from 40 to 40 to 55 hours a week at work, and then probably another 60 in YouTube, whether it's filming, editing, working on the cars, or whatever. I don't sleep. All I do is work. So someday, someday maybe we can move on from having to go to work every day. Let's see. If you go on power tour, what vehicle would I take? Holy Goat, no doubt. Boo, Xbox. Come on, man. I don't even have the new one. I just have the Xbox One still. You don't think you... Yeah. Let's see. What do you generally do for work time? I don't know. Work? Let's see. Can you collab with Puddin's Fab Shop or Mortski? It's a long ways to either one of them, but I mean, I could probably do Puddin. He's not that far, but I never talked to the guy, so I don't know. I am not a mechanic, James. I'm an electrician, more an industrial electrician at that. So it's a totally different world. I would never ever want to be a mechanic or a body man or work on anything. You're gonna make fun of me, Rusty F100, but right now I'm playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord. That's kind of my go-to unwind game. If I can find 30 to 45, maybe an hour even a day to just unwind and play a video game, that's what I like to do to keep my head straight. Uh, and yeah, play me some Bannerlord. It's good stuff. See you, Ethan. See you, Grant. Jack, no, I don't get large amounts of snow. We live in Missouri. Irish Outlaw Garage, make sure you install the ceiling fan and don't die because I need that transmission next week. Everybody turn up the pressure on Irish Outlaw Garage. Go subscribe to him. I want you to go there right now. And then, you know, go there, subscribe, and make sure I get that transmission next week. Let's turn that pressure up, crank it up, put the screws to it. Fossil fuels forever. You unwind by wrenching on old junk. Well, you don't get to do that when you do YouTube stuff, unfortunately. I miss the days of being able to just go out to the shop and enjoy myself. I mean, I'm just kidding. I actually really like doing what I do, but whew. Jack G, I bought a snowmobile. You're going to like what's coming up in about 2 weeks. I did buy a Yamaha Enticer to take up north with Kevin and them, and we're going to go ride snowmobiles and stuff. So there you go. I just pinned it. Irish Outlaw Garage. Go there. Hit subscribe. Turn the pressure up. Put the screws to them. Oh, I bought a Traxxas VXL, and I put some lipo batteries in it. And dude, that thing does like 60 miles an hour in my front yard. It is so cool. Somebody said something about RC cars, and it reminded me. No, it's a slash VXL. Dude, it's crazy fast, man. Yeah, 3S lipo, 5,000 milliamp hour. I bought some like cheapo batteries, but it's pretty cool. I really like that. I might get into the like racing those things. I don't know though. You're right, Irish. A channel full of disappointments. So everybody go turn up the pressure on them. Holy cow. Yeah. Hey, thanks everybody for hitting that like button. That really helps out big time. Language warning. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I got to go to bed, but I really appreciate every one of you. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, okay, one more. I'll give you one more. Denova, don't go anywhere. Denova, I have any advice for someone wanting to get into car tubing? You talking about doing car stuff on YouTube. Just do it. Get out there, film yourself, and learn. Learn from your mistakes. Consistent, good content. You don't have to do every week, but you do got if you do every other week, you got to put it out every other week. You know what I mean? So get out there, work on your stuff. You got to have some kind of personality. You probably do if you're even thinking about it. So you need that. You don't need any talent. You don't need any tools. You don't need to be good at anything, but you got to be able to just, talk like you're just talking to your buddies, and that's all you got to do. The rest of it will come, but you got to just hit it, hit it, hit it. Good editing, good quality, put it out consistently, and that'll get you where you want to be. But anyway, how did you learn how to edit, Little Mose? I taught myself. I didn't even own a computer in my life until YouTube. Hey, Buzz Roadkill Customs, good night. Buff, lower your expectations. You're right. You you're not gonna make it big overnight. I'm not big even at all. So that's you know, keep trucking. But I know, Lunar Trigger, I can't. This keyboard thing that I have, I don't know how the WASD, I don't know how to play with that. Anyway, see you guys later. Good night. Good night. Good night.